Hello, everybody, and welcome to MMT's movie review for The Batman, the 2022 Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson starring Batman movie. It's a vehicle. It's a long vehicle.
It's a semi.
It's a full semi truck of a film. I'm one of your hosts, Brayden, and I'm joined, as always, by the wonderful.
I am Vengeance.
And I'm Michael.
Michael, who are you? We're all Vengeance tonight, aren't we, guys?
Everyone's Vengeance. We won't get into too many spoilery stuff.
No spoilers here. It's a safe place. We're all
no spoilers.
We don't want to ruin it for you. You know, we wouldn't do that to you.
We just want to recommend or let you know what this film's about, and what we thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think to start off, what was everyone's expectations going into this? Because I feel like anytime there's a film like this, everyone's like, "Oh, the casting, and everyone's like, what sort of theme are they going for?"
I can right off the bat saying that when Robert Pattinson was first probably properly cast, when he was rumored, I didn't think too much of it. But when he was first properly cast, I did giggle a little bit because all I could associate him with was Twilight, and I'm like, Batman, really? Is that really?
Then on the podcast we watched Good Time and stuff like that, and we're like, okay,
you can act.
So I only watched the original trailer for this, where it was like the one that they posted at like a DC fandom, and they'd only been filming for a month at that point
with the Nirvana cover.
Yeah, with the Nirvana cover, and it's just like, yeah. So that was the only trailer I watched because I watched that and I went, okay. They're doing Detective Batman. I'm in. I don't need to see anything else.
Yeah.
I was like, the suit looks great. You know, Jeffrey Wright looks great as Gordon. You know, Riddler looks scary as shit. I mean,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah. I was going into it with pretty high hopes after that, and then realized, it's not what I thought it was going to be. So when you hear Batman movie, it's the opposite of what I think a Batman movie is. Obviously, Detective Batman, but it was definitely, I had sort of high hopes going into it.
Yeah. I was incredibly excited because my favorite version of Batman, the only version of Batman that I really, really like, is detective style Batman. And this was serving that. And I was very excited to eat it all up. And
it was a detective noir film.
It was a solid detective crime thriller. I was waiting for
the jazz to come over.
Dude, like when they could be like looking around a scene and you could totally put some smooth jazz under it, but I think it would take away from the amazing score that they gave it.
Oh yes. So basically the plot is Riddler's doing his thing. He's out there doing bad stuff, and Batman's gotta use his detective skills to get him, and that's what it is. It's a almost 3-hour detective film. It gave me Major 7 and Zodiac vibes.
Yeah.
Which is the highest of praise I can give it, because those are two of my favorite movies, especially Zodiac.
Yeah.
And I ate this up. Everything they gave me. I loved it. There wasn't a moment in the film that I was not engaged, which is a great thing for a near 3-hour film.
3 hours, yeah.
And yeah, I thought Pattinson was great, but yeah, really what it was for me, it was just we got a detective film, we got an investigating Batman film. We've had like tastes of it in Nolan's Batman when he's reconstructing the bullet. That's the only scene you get of that.
Yeah.
When he's but this was that scene, but a movie.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. Like, I came out of this absolutely loving it. Like every minute, I said it to you guys, but like I felt like that if I turned away, I was going to miss some important detail. Like if I stopped paying attention, like it gripped me. Like I felt like if I stopped paying attention, I'm going to miss something. Like it had me the whole time. Like I didn't want to worry about my popcorn or worry about my drink. I was just too busy focusing on that movie. But yeah, it really did. It kind of exceeded. Like I had pretty high hopes for the movie, but it definitely exceeded what I thought it was going to be. I like came out loving it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Like I thought I was going to, if it was a good movie, I thought I was going to really enjoy it, but I came out like absolutely loving it.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting quite as much to hit as what did for me. Like I was expecting to enjoy it, but I wasn't expecting to love it. And I straight up loved it. Like I thought it was fantastic. The cast in this movie was ridiculous.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
like they all knocked it out the park so well.
And unrecognizable for certain people.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, like there's not a weak performance or anything close to a weak performance.
Everyone held their own so well, and especially like the characters that weren't even in it as much as you'd assume were going to be in it. When they were in it and doing their bit. With
a stacked cast in a long film, you've got characters who, they leave you wanting more, and I definitely felt that with Andy Serkis as Alfred.
Yes.
I would love to see sequels and see more of Alfred and that relationship. But I feel like one of my favorite aspects of the film was the relationship between Batman and Gordon in the film, because this is like, he hasn't earned the full trust of the police force yet because he's still in his second year of being Batman.
Yeah, the city aren't on board with this yet. They're not sure. Like they don't know what's up. The cops a lot of them are corrupt, so a lot of the time, they don't want someone who's stopping crime.
No,
I got to really give a nod to the villains, though, because fucking Riddler, creepy as all hell.
Riddler, great.
Penguin, even just looked menacing.
He was fun.
He was really fun.
The first instance we really see him interact was sort of fun because he's very greeting to Batman.
Yeah. He's part of the mob, and he's this underground sleazy crime guy.
I miss movies like this because it knows what it is, and exactly it's going for dark, gritty, noir Batman.
It really hit that dark gritty.
And there is humor in the film, but it's so natural, and it's so there's no jokes, but there is humor.
There's parts that will make you giggle because of certain
it's
wording or anything.
It's natural.
Yeah, it's very natural. It's very human. It's very actual human. It's not like they're forcing some joke down. Yeah,
where we're gonna joke and joke and joke and joke and joke.
Yeah.
I thought I've been a fan of Matt Reeves since Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. This man has not made a bad film yet. He's done Cloverfield. He's done, he did those last two Apes films are fantastic. I'm going to be honest. This doesn't hit as high as me for War of the Planet of the Apes, but it's definitely it's probably my second favorite Matt Reeves film.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, I can see where you come from. War is quite good, but
just like the camera angles and the score.
It's just some of the filmography was amazing, and the score undertoning everything, and the way they utilize it in different ways is so fun.
That chase scene with the penguin that's in the trailers is it's amazing.
It's so well done. It's ridiculously well done. I feel like we could rave about it forever and ever, and we probably will continue to rave about it. We'll probably actually discuss the entire film in its spoilery length.
Yeah, look, there's only nitpicks,
go out and see
really.
This movie.
If that's the only cons I have, they're real minor nitpicks that really don't affect the way I see the film at all.
The thing is I wouldn't say this is a negative. It's just a bit more of a precaution. It does feel long, but not long. In a bad way. It is long. Yeah. You will feel it just feels like you've been sitting there. Yeah, it feels its length.
It doesn't feel longer than it is.
Yeah,
no part that drags.
Yeah,
this film is packed to the brim with so much stuff, and you're going to just eat up all of it.
Yeah, you're engaged the whole time. It's not it feels long because you're bored and scenes are slow. It's just there's a lot.
I loved it. I can't wait to see it again. It's a 5 out of 5 for me.
It's a 5 from me too.
It's a 5 out of 5.
Five across the board. So you're going through the next round, Batman.
You're going to Vegas.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. We'll see. Everyone's bit of vengeance.
Go see the movie.
They definitely call him Vengeance more than Batman.
Yeah.
Bless. But no, seriously, go out and support this young starving character that people call Batman. I think he's going to be a real hit.
Dude, a big studio film that felt not like a big studio film. Well done, Matt Reeves. Well done. You did it. You made,
seriously an accomplishment to take a character who's been so big for fucking 80 years and to really make it modern and feel good. Like,
and it feels fresh as a Batman film.
Yeah, it's not the same Batman you've seen.
It's not, and you know what? He knocks it out of the park. I'd say the only Batman I can compare him to, he's the only, you can only compare him to the Arkham Batmans for me, from the games, and he's awesome, and he's probably my favorite on-screen Batman now.
I was just saying this to my father as I got home. I would definitely agree. I'm very much in the same boat. I'm so on board with this movie.
Exactly. I loved it. I'm
very excited to see what everyone else thinks. Because I feel like there's probably going to be like some corner of people who are like, that's not Batman.
That's Batman.
It's
unlike you ever seen. It's my favorite version of Batman. I love the detective. I love the investigation stuff. I'll eat that up all day.
Yeah. Wouldn't say no to a sequel. Just don't overdo it.
So I won't say it, but we'll talk about it next week. That's it.
Stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, everyone, for checking out our little review of the wonderful The Batman 2022 by Matt Reeves. Check it out.
That's it. I'm Alex.
That's it. I'm Michael.
I'm Vengeance.
Oh, he did it. We're out of here.